let us talk about Need for Speed 2017. So it is the new year. It is the 6th of January right now. And you know what's coming out this year, boys? That's right, we're getting a new Need for Speed this year. Now, it feels just like yesterday when I was sitting at lunch, and I opened my phone, and you see this teaser for Need for Speed 2015. It just showed a black image, but then when you click into Photoshop and you raise the scale, you could see what it was. It was basically the cover of Need for Speed 2015. And I remember a few days later watching the teaser trailer in lunch. I mean, that's a memory that's never going away anytime soon. And I feel Need for Speed 2017 is gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same type of deal, only I feel this time it could be bigger. And I'm gonna talk about Need for Speed 2017 and why I'm excited for it. So 2 years ago almost, they announced that Need for Speed 2015 was gonna be a thing. Now, we all thought it was going to be called Need for Speed Underground. I remember before that, people called it Need for Speed Underground because that's what they thought it was going to be. And they were sort of right. It was an underground-y type illegal street racing game. Only it wasn't called Underground. They did something different with Need for Speed 2015. You know how like Need for Speed games kind of rebooted shit in the past? Like they rebooted Hot Pursuit and Most Wanted. They rebooted the entire franchise this time. And I still have mixed opinions on that. I do think that now is a bit of an odd time to do a full reboot, but still, it could be a great new start for Need for Speed. But then again, that leaves the question: what are you gonna call Need for Speed 2017? You can't call it really Need for Speed 2. I mean, you could, but that would be stupid. We have a Need for Speed 2. I mean, you can call it like, I mean, even like just taking for example, if they set Need for Speed 2017 in Japan, what would they call it? Need for Speed Tokyo Nights, but most likely the next game's probably gonna have a day and night cycle, so would they call it Tokyo Days? Need for Speed Tokyo Days? They're not gonna do that. I don't know what they would call a Need for Speed, the next Need for Speed game. This is why I'm not in the naming department of anything. This is why I don't name anything. So next Need for Speed game is gonna be announced in a couple of months, 5 months. However, that may seem like a long time, but I need to tell you this: 5 months goes by really fast. It feels just like yesterday. I was tuning in on Forza Horizon 3 was announced. That was more than 6 months ago. And just the fact that we're less than 6 months away from hearing about teaser trailer for Need for Speed 2017, I'm hyped. I mean, this game is it's gonna blow Need for Speed 2015 away. I want Need for Speed 2017. When I play Need for Speed 2017, I don't want to go back to Need for Speed 2015. Need for Speed 2015 has a lot of problems, but yet it's just still, it's what we wanted. But Need for Speed 2017 is going to give us more. It's going to give us more while fixing what Need for Speed 2015 failed upon. Because think about this. Need for Speed 2015, although it had a much larger game development cycle than the previous Need for Speed games had, it had an extra year. However, when you really think about it, they had to create Need for Speed 2015 from scratch on a new engine and just all the new shit, assets, cars, blah blah blah. They had to remodel that, all the parts and shit. They needed to do that while getting everything together. To do that takes a bit of a while. I mean, that even with the 2-year development, or more likely a year and a half, because the first year or the first half of the year development was probably just working on the engine, and then the rest of the year and a half was just making the game. I'm not a game developer, I don't really know too much, but that's what I believe. And the fact is, they already have the engine made. They have all that made, so they don't need to really make many adjustments to it when they started making Need for Speed 2017. And think about it, they stopped updates for Need for Speed 2015 pretty early, probably earlier than they wanted, so they could focus on Need for Speed 2017, and that was in early 2016. And think about this, that was almost over a year ago. And just thinking about it now, they probably they probably started development on Need for Speed 2015 once it was released. They actually said, I'm pretty sure before, that they had a team working on Need for Speed 2017 and one working on the content for Need for Speed 2015. So they've been developing this game since late 2015, and then they're going to be releasing it in late 2017. That's nearly 2 years. Oh, no, that is pretty much 2 years of development. with the fact that they don't have to go and create many new assets and stuff. They have to remodel new cars and shit, yeah. But they don't have to work on the engine. They don't have to focus on a lot of things. And they already have a lot of the basics down with Need for Speed 2015. They can just, like, do what Forza does. Okay, not what Forza does. That's a bad example, because Forza, they just rip the game, put in a new state, and blah, blah, blah at the end. But with Need for Speed 2017, they can legit take the base of that game and make a much bigger game off of it. Kind of with what Watch Dogs 2 did to Watch Dogs 1. You can tell a lot of the assets in Watch Dogs 2 were already made. The engine was probably already, like, everything with the engine was probably done already with Watch Dogs 1. So all they really had to do was make a lot of the shit for the new game while building off of the old game. You can tell, like, the Watch Dogs 2 has a lot of the same cars, a lot of, like, the same animations and stuff. You can tell that they built it off the last game, and they used assets from that game. And then the same with Titanfall 2 over Titanfall 1. So Need for Speed 2017 is looking a lot brighter than Need for Speed 2017 is looking a lot brighter than Need for Speed 2015. So overall, Need for Speed 2017. Whatever you thought about Need for Speed 2015, you might have liked it, you might have hated it. Need for Speed 2017 is gonna be better. I'm almost certain it's gonna be better, unless something fucks up during development. Need for Speed 2017 is going to be a great racing game. It's gonna be a lot better than Need for Speed 2015, and we have the actual satisfaction of knowing that the developers are actually listening, even engaging us, even during the downtime that we're having, right? Even during the downtime of the games. Things where we don't know anything, they're still engaging with us, and that just shows that I have confidence in Ghost Games, and Need for Speed 2017 will be a great Need for Speed game. And Need for Speed with Need for Speed 2015, Need for Speed might even get back into the good old days where it used to be popular and a lot of people bought it. Because Need for Speed 2015 sales were like 2 million, which is, for a racing game, that's pretty good. It still outbeat a lot of other racing games. But Need for Speed 2017 has the possibility to go out to a lot of people, like people who don't genuinely play racing games, because that's how Underground 2 Most Wanted did. I know we said the same about Need for Speed 2015, but there are a lot of things that they didn't have, like, a lot of time to make a brand new game, because unlike 2005, 2006, it takes a long while to make a video game, a good video game. And Need for Speed 2017, they have all the basics down. They don't really need to do all that. They can improve on it, obviously, but I have a good feeling that Need for Speed 2017 is going to be probably one of the best Need for Speed games to ever release. And that's basically all I have to say for that. That's all for now. I'm pretty hyped. Need for Speed 2017, that is coming, and I'm gonna be releasing a video in a couple days or something, talking about my wish list for Need for Speed 2017 and things I want in Need for Speed 2017. So yeah, that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not already, don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one.